Your attention, please. Pink hitting for the Cubs. Number 40, Wilson. John Rarick.
And this one runs up high, ball one. Kipnis, a runner at second with one away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Chris Martin is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Martin has over 40 innings on his line so far, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. And the pitch on 2-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Freddie Freeman doubled down on home runs while driving in 3, leading the Braves past the Cubs 5-1. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. In other Braves news, relief pitcher Austin Pruitt has been waived by the organization. Alex Vesia earned his first career big league win on the mound as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 8-2. Rick
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Stay tuned for Marlins baseball next. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
1-1. 1-2 now. Here it comes. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hey now.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Joyce. And he makes the catch in the corner. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, they really need Michael Brantley to turn it around. For a guy hitting in the middle of the order, you're going to be stunned when I say this number. 0 RBIs over the last 10 games. That's none. 0. They've got to get a lot more production out of him if this club wants to win some games.
Here's Michael Brantley, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. you're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
No balls and 1 strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Braves will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Cole Hamels gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Cole Hamels, one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Early on in his career with the Philadelphia Phillies, was really almost the ace of those really good Philadelphia Philly teams. His best pitch, the straight changeup. His changeup was as good as it is now when he was in high school coming out of San Diego, California. 93 to 95, will throw the overhand curveball, but primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. Fastball and a lot of straight changeups.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he has it for the out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Ball one to start the at-bat. VR, base runner at first with one out. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hamels comes set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Hops this one up. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Harold Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Line to the right side. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is seven. The shortstop.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
1-1.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Charlie Culberson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners off for second. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Cole Hamels is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The center fielder, number 13.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way. Acuna digs in now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves will settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here's Matt Joyce now, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hamels has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Joyce is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
The second baseman.
Stepping up now, Christian Lopes, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Bases are empty. 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here comes the first pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in his zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Ramirez is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan VR.
So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch high in the air out towards shallow right. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Hard hit ball to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings. Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hamels comes set. 1-0 on its way. That's wide. 2-0. Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Anderson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-0. Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swanson is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues.
Oh, that's out.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
In now, Charlie Culberson, a base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Stepping in now, Cole Hamels, and it's fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. I'm set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So stepping in, Harold Ramirez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. 2-0 now. Ramirez swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Digging in, Matt Joyce. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. On the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Up next for the Marlins.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. So striding in, Christian Lopes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Alex Vesia will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 96, Alex Vesia.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Joyce is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes.
Ball inside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Has a look, now the pitch.
1-1.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Count is 1-2.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Alex Vencia.
Monte
Your attention,
Harrison
please.
will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Monte Harrison.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan VR.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Hamels into the windup. First pitch on its way. VR, the former Baltimore Oriole, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Brad Boxberger takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes. Not a good looking 3-0 hack there. He misses it for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Swing and a miss. And they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The third baseman, number 8.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Charlie Culberson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Runner goes for second. Fouled away. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. On the move again from first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Cooper, originally from the state of Alabama. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Brian Anderson waits on deck. Yeah. 3-1. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brian Anderson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hamels peers in. Here it comes.
Hey!
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Joyce in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Ozuna. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. The 9 1 and 2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ryan Cook is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Ryan Cook.
Nick Markakis is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Markakis.
Fouled off. He comes in at 262 on the year, 13 home runs and 55 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ronald Acuna, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Joyce will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie. Shane Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Lopes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
John Birdie will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. The average coming in at 266. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, You're going to go out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Drew Steckenrider will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
71. Drew Steckenrider.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Joyce is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. Now another 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. VR is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. And so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan VR. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0 in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Over to Albies. On to Freeman, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
To 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in, Arno. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. VR is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The third baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
In now, Charlie Culberson. Pops this one up. Cooper onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ender Inciarte will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Ender Inciarte.
Swing and a liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sean Newcomb comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Knee high. He barehands it. Hats off to that one.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
Standing in, Matt Joyce is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Christian Lopes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Score remains 2-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Stanek takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching and batting in the sixth spot, number 55, Ryan Stanek. Now playing left.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. For the current campaign, Acuna begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Stanek, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he got him swinging. Ronald Acuna is retired to kick off the inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Looking up is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Fouled off. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 delivery.
1-1. Two balls, one strike. The count.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Popped up. Anderson is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 3 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the inning now. Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 25, Lewis Brinson.
Ready now, Lewis Brinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Hey!
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Miami down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Sean Newcomb earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting off in the National League East, the Nationals combined to give up just 5 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. The San Francisco Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 1-0. The Pittsburgh Pirates put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-3.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. David Peterson, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
First pitch, 7-11.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. half swing that time. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Gary Simmons. It's ball one. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And even 30 home runs on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Michael Brantley.
The right fielder.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
One and two now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Cespedes is going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go on this one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. The average for him at 267 on the year, 25 homers and 66 driven in. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. And he'll make it into third base as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The catcher, Travis.
Now in the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. Alvarez gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Cano waits on the first pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Batting third.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Cano at third with 2 away. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count and the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Yes, he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
2 balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. He's through first and hustling for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Davis ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up, and New York's taking a 3-2 lead. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 264 is average entering play, 7 homers, and 42 runs batted in. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is right there, 1 down.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Number 43.
So here now is the pitcher, Alvarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next up for New York, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Down the third baseline. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here comes the first pitch. There goes the runner. The bouncer to the left side. Swanson scoops it up, and there's 1 away. So here's the Mets pitcher, David Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here, and it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Brentley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Mets leave 1. They're up 3-2. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Line toward the alley in left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where these guys sit in the standings. And as you can see, they've got themselves a slim 2.5 game lead in the division. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Is short, hit hard. Swanson brings it in. One there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We've played 3, and our score, 3-3. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Braves.
All set for the start of the 4th. Now batting, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And that misses, 2-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
Now the 2-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in now, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper to short. Barehanded at his knees. To second for one. He beat it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Rosario's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. Remember, he was thrown out trying for the inside-the-park home run in his first at-bat.
Yeah, certainly can't fault this guy for trying to make a play right there. This is one of the fastest guys in the league. Certainly enough speed to have an inside the Parker, but you've got to be sure you're going to make it in that situation.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
A base hit in his first trip. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Ready with the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. 3-1, here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it. Just unlucky with the placement.
And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Fouled away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box now, Alvarez. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
Count 1 and 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Acuna digs in now.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1 and 1.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's running. Line towards center field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. The 0-1. High and deep to right center. Cespedes is going back to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Alvarez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will... Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Mets, number 12, Eduardo.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nunez hits a little over the 270 mark. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And there's one down now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
On the ground up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far.
From the belt, the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Michael Walker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Michael Walker.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch on its way.
Well, that's off the plate.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman, and that is off the wall. He'll get it into second, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, right fielder.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Nope. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Count 3-1.
3-2 now. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcel Ozuna. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Ozuna carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. 1 out and a runner on third. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, that had to be missed execution right there. 2 strikes on the batter. You throw a breaking ball, but you leave it up a little bit for him to be able to drive it into the outfield.
No doubt about it, D-Row. 2-strike breaking ball intended to be at the ankles or below, to even bounce it to get him to chase and swing. Too good of a pitch with a breaking ball with 2 strikes to this hitter.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2. Runners going. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air now, out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Row. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Outside.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game as we are all tied at 5.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The batter, the center fielder.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, The pitcher.
Jed Lowry will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. A bold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And they take the lead. It's gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Luke Jackson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta.
4 runs here in this half inning.
Luke Jackson.
Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Robinson Cano the next to dig in, and he fouls this one off.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-1. And now a curveball blocked by Darno. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Nick Markakis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Nick Markakis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 13 home runs and 55 driven in. And it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes on the move. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in and looking for more, Ozzie Albies has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2, 7-5. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Sean Newcomb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Conforto, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Brentwood is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now back.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted into center field. Acuna's there for it, and the inning is over. Mets strand. Justin Wilson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Freddie Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Wilson has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way.
Count 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away. Pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is bobbled now by Cano. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Adam Duvall will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 24, Adam Duvall.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they will get it out here as he's tagged out at second. But meanwhile, a run is already in to score. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. Adam Duvall will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now pitcher.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 25.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses with it 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Over to Albies. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Brandon Nimmo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Mets. Number 9.
And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ahmed Rosario would be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. This remains a 7-all tie. Paul Sewald will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Culberson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Another look to first.
No, he's in there.
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Only play is to first, and a great job there off the bench as the sacrifice is successful. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Albies with a 1-1 count now. 1-1. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no run. Shane Green enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. from the stretch. Jeff McNeil is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And not in time, so there you go. The possible winning run is on to lead off the inning.
First baseman.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, he's able to get a glove on that one. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Ryan Cordell will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Acuna going back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. Oh, no, he misplays it, and it drops. And the Mets are going to walk home a winner.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Wilson Ramos had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 5-3. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. The Friars hit 3 long balls as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-7. The Pittsburgh Pirates pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 1-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks earned the 4-game series sweep as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 1-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they dismantled the Giants 9-1. Ryan Borucki grabbed win number 9 this year as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-1. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. The Bronx Bombers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the south side 11-5. Jacoby Jones had 3 hits on the day as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 3-2. The Astros got 11 hits overall as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-2. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3. And 2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Acuna. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 7 homers and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Camargo brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Joyce. And the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. 0-1 the count. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. Miami out to an early 1-0 lead. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
1-1, here it comes.
Count is 2-1.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here, and it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hopped up, and no one will track it down. And he fouls this one off. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, comes in with 15 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 4th, the right fielder.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That average pushing up near 350 now. 18 homers and 49 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Jazz Chisholm.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now here's the pitch. In the air now, out to right field. After it is Brantley. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Sandy Alcantara. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Last half of the second set to go, and the next in is Johan Camargo, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And now a pitch on the way, and a fastball swung on and hit to second, reined in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 7. Not shortstop.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes in with an average of 265, 7 homers, and 44 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
That misses. 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And that misses. Ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Just missing here. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider? You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive with two guys.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second is in to score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And it's in time to get him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play. Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top, 2-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average, and talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Joyce. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Acuna digs in now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
One there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
And again a throw. Runner back safely. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And the runner back safely. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So stepping in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Freeman is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it's in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Nope.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. We played 3 full, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Cervelli, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Cervelli.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. A 1-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 1.
All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Standing in now, Isan Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Jazz Chisholm waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins move out in front now 3-2.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Brantley on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Making him sweat out there, the 7th pitch coming up. And he loses him on a breaking ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harold Ramirez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might
hit high and deep to left field. Ozuna looks up.